Leave a like, comment, and subscription to help develop the channel. Thanks. Eritrea's strategic location at the Horn of Africa gives it access to the Red Sea, making it a vital link in global maritime trade routes. This positioning offers significant potential for economic development through trade and maritime activities. Eritrea boasts a diverse cultural heritage with influences from ancient civilizations, including the Aksumite Empire and the Kingdom of Aksum. Historical sites like Adulis and Kohedo serve as reminders of the country's rich past and contribute to its cultural identity. Eritrea's hard-won independence from Ethiopia in 1991 after decades of struggle is a source of national pride and resilience for its people. The achievement of sovereignty has allowed Eritrea to pursue its own path of development and self-determination. Eritrea's abundant natural resources, including gold, copper, zinc, and potash, hold great potential for economic growth. However, the sustainable management and responsible exploitation of these resources are essential to ensure long-term benefits for the country and its citizens. Eritrea's Red Sea coastline is teeming with marine biodiversity, including coral reefs, fish species, and other marine life. Conservation efforts and sustainable fishing practices are necessary to preserve these valuable ecosystems for future generations. Eritrea's international isolation and sanctions have posed significant challenges to its economic development and diplomatic relations. Reintegration into the global community requires efforts to address concerns raised by the international community and foster dialogue and cooperation with other nations. Eritrea's system of mandatory national service, initially established for national defense purposes, has evolved into a prolonged service requirement for many citizens. Addressing concerns related to human rights abuses, forced labor, and restrictions on freedom of movement is essential to ensure the well-being and rights of Eritrean citizens. Eritrea faces obstacles to economic development, including limited infrastructure, a lack of skilled labor, and an underdeveloped private sector. Efforts to diversify the economy, improve infrastructure, and attract foreign investment are critical for sustainable growth and job creation. Eritrea has been criticized for its human rights record, including reports of arbitrary detention, torture, and restrictions on freedom of expression. Upholding human rights standards, strengthening democratic institutions, and promoting accountability are fundamental for building a just and inclusive society. Eritrea's relations with neighboring countries have been characterized by tensions and occasional border disputes, particularly with Ethiopia and Djibouti. Regional stability and cooperation are essential for peace and security in the Horn of Africa, requiring diplomatic efforts and dialogue to address underlying issues and build trust among nations. Eritrea faces challenges related to water scarcity, particularly in rural areas where access to clean and safe drinking water is limited. Erratic rainfall patterns, coupled with inadequate infrastructure for water storage and distribution, exacerbate the problem. Addressing water scarcity requires investments in water management, conservation, and infrastructure development to ensure access to potable water for all citizens. Eritrea grapples with economic challenges, including high unemployment, underemployment, and poverty. Limited opportunities for formal employment, especially among youth and women, contribute to socio-economic disparities and hinder overall economic growth. Structural reforms aimed at promoting entrepreneurship, attracting investment, and fostering inclusive economic development are essential for addressing these challenges and improving livelihoods across the country. Leave a like, comment, and subscription to help develop the channel. Thanks.